going on, guys? It's your boy Death Gun with another Warframe video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my personal Frost build. That's right, we're going to be looking at Captain Cold himself. So without further ado, let's get right on to it. This build I like to call the Time Stopper. Basically, we'll be able to freeze time for a really good amount of time without any effort at all. We're going to be focusing on duration and efficiency. Even though this is a very balanced build, we want to make sure our duration and efficiency is up to par so we can constantly freeze and have a good duration on our freeze on our enemies. Now our range is going to be fine at 145. You can bring it up to 160 if you'd like, but with 145 you'll be good to go. Now for the last mod slot, you can use something for survivability, higher range, or even more duration, or Ice Wave Impedance, one of the best mods for crowd control you can use on Frost. Anything hit by it will get slowed down for 12 seconds. Now if we take a look at our stats, we can clearly see we're focusing on keeping things frozen. Our freeze ability, only costing 6 energy, will freeze something for 27 seconds. Our avalanche, which is a huge area, will freeze things for 14 seconds in a 21-meter area, guys, and it only costs 25 energy. So as you see here, we can constantly keep things frozen. All around us, we're going to be able to spam avalanche, throw our ice wave, and lay a pavement for things to just stay frozen. Now for your primary, you can use anything that hits hard. I like the Arcoplasmor because, well, it's the Arcoplasmor. It hits like a truck, it's fun, and it's a little bit out of the ordinary, compared to shotguns and snipers. For my secondary, when I run this build, for lower level missions up to around 80-90, I'm always going to be rocking the Sonicore. Even though there are better options to kill, this is the best crowd control weapon there is. If you don't kill him, toss him. Now, for my melee, I'm rocking the Galatine Prime. Why? There's a specific trick to the Galatine Prime. I'm going to be going with the Condition Overload build. Pretty cool. The reason for this build is because when paired up with the Avalanche of Frost, you're going to be killing things with one swing from the right cleaving whirlwind combo. So guys, not only can this crowd control, but this build is going to help you do really heavy damage without much effort at all. Now, I'm taking Carrier Prime and the Artax. Now let's actually get to look at what Frost can do. For the first showcase of this amazing Warframe, I'm going to be showing you the crowd control capabilities I have with Avalanche. Now, as I was telling you guys, you're going to be able to control areas no matter the size, no matter how many enemies are there, no matter what kind of enemies are there. This build is amazing for crowd control. You will not have to worry about anything, and as you can see, they last a really long time frozen. Now, if you have a team that's doing damage, they're going to love this. They're going to run around destroying everything. Now, you're going to be doing damage yourself, like I told you. Now, let's take a look at the type of damage I'm talking about. You're going to be quite surprised. Now, what you see going on here is actually a little more than just damage. It's a combination between my weapon, my abilities, and a little mechanic that Warframe has. You see, when you hit or you activate a status proc on an enemy and you slow down the movement of the enemy, it will actually make the proc last a lot longer. And since all procs have a certain amount of duration and a multiplier, we're going to make them last a lot longer. Thus, the multiplier will be a lot bigger and literally will be freezing our enemies to death. We don't have to worry about infestants, we just mow them down. Now, you don't really have to use the cleaving whirlwind combo, just up front and personal damage take these guys out. You don't even have to worry about that much. Now, if these were a lot higher, 150, 200, you would want to land a couple more hits in and then, well, freeze them to death. But as you can see, there is no problem damage over time, and if any happen to get up, well, freeze them again. Quite simple, guys. Now, I've showed you guys a lot in the simulacrum. Now I'm going to show you what it actually does in real life missions. Now, for these low level 30, 40, 50, 60s, you can pretty much kill with your avalanche even though it's really weak compared to other builds. Now, you're going to be able to control points by yourself without any problem at all. You're going to be able to destroy enemies. These are level 30 something, and they still get taken out quite easily with just 2-3 waves of avalanche. And as we know, it does not cost anything. Quite simple, you know, since we have energy siphon, we can leave him frozen and we'll still get our energy back. So overall, it's a pretty good trade-off. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys what Ice Wave Impedance does. This is another amazing way for crowd control, seeing as it not only slows down anything it hits, but anything that steps in the area of effect. Now guys, I know I didn't talk a lot about the bubble, but I have another build for that. So if you want to see it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. For now, your boy Death Gun out.